친구들 하고 여행을 가기로 했습니다. 제가 바다를 별로 좋아하지 않아서 산으로 가기로 했습니다. Hi guys, welcome back to Hangul Formula. This is Hangul and this is the question that we are going to answer for this video. So as you can see guys, it's a short and easy question and I know that most of you already know the answer for this one. But alam nyo ba na marami tayong pwedeng pag-usapan at matutunan sa question na to. So it's not just about knowing the answer for this question, but the most important thing here is yung review. Okay, so if you are here and just want to know the answer for this one, I can give you that right away, and it's number 3. There you go. You can now stop the video and go. But as you can see, marami tayong vocabs here na medyo confusing on how to use them correctly, lalo na yung mga adverbs, as well as yung mga verb endings and particles na hindi lang iisa yung gamit. So I'm here to help you understand those words and never be confused again. And I know too that these days, maraming mga students and aspirants are really working hard not just to know the answer by finding the keyword, but really by breaking down the question little by little and trying to study them more deeper. Okay, so kung ready na kayo, let's start! So gaya na dati guys, let's start by reading the question. So mas mahalagang matuto tayo magbasa ng mabilis dahil alam nyo naman na time pressure ang exam. Okay? So yeah. So 친구들 하고 여행을 가기로 했습니다. 제가 바다를 blank 좋아하지 않아서 산으로 가기로 했습니다. Okay. So let's discuss the words here one by one. Okay, so the first word here is 친구. Okay, it means a friend, and I know that aside from kabang, alam na alam nyo rin tong word na to. 친구 is a friend. Okay, and dul here is just to make this noun into a plural form. Okay, so 친구 is friend and 친구들 is friends. Okay, so next is 하고. 하고 is sometimes and sometimes with. So paano natin malalaman kung hago ay and or kaya naman with sa isang sentence? So if there is a space between noun and hago, ang meaning niya ay and. At pag walang space between noun and hago, ang meaning niya ay with. Okay, so ganun lang kadali. So kagaya na sa question, 친구들 without space, hago ang meaning niya ay with. Okay, then next we have 여행. 여행 means trip or travel, and 여행을 가다 means to go on a trip, or sometimes 여행을 하다 rin. Okay? So next is yung unang verb ending natin for this question, which is 기로 하다. So simple lang to, it means that someone decided to do something or na action. And yung pinaka-formula natin is verb stem plus 기로 하다. So tandaan nyo yung verb before kiro ay lagi naka-present tense. If you want to emphasize that the action that you want to be done is in the past, present, or in the future, you can just add time or day, just like yung mga words like 오늘, today, 어제, yesterday, or 내일. For example, 우리가 오늘 공원에 가기로 했어요. We decided to go to the park today. Or 우리가 어제 공원에 가기로 했어요. We decided to go to the park yesterday. 우리가 내일 공원에 가기로 했어요 is we decided to go to the park tomorrow. So ganun lang palitan yung mga tense. And also yung hada ay lagi nakakonjugate in the past tense since the action was decided to be done in the past. Okay? So you can also use this form when you want to say that you decided not to do something. Okay? So for example, 저는 그 시험을 진짜 봐야 하는데 공부를 안 해서 안 보기로 했어요. Okay? I really need to take that test but I did not study so I decided not to take it. One more thing guys, pag yung action before kiruhada was supposed to happen but doesn't, it is often translated to supposed to do. Okay? So for example, 우리가 내일 만나기로 했는데 우리 둘 다 너무 바빠서 다음 주로 연기했어요. Okay? So pwede mo itong i-translate as we decided to meet tomorrow, but we delayed it to the next week because we were both busy. Okay, so, but you can also translate this as we were supposed to meet tomorrow, but we delayed it to next week because we were both busy. So, 친구들 하고 여행을 가기로 했습니다 is I decided to go on a trip with friends. Okay, so the next word is 제가. And you know this is I. Ito yung mas formal way to say I, 제가. with a subject marker, and na is more on casual. Okay? So, the next word is pada. Pada means the sea or yung dagat, and followed by yung blank. So, the blank is here. So, next guys, we have the verb chuwahada, and it means to like, as in to actively like something or someone. Followed by the negative conjugation, which is our next grammar ending, yung ji anta. Okay? So, gaya na sinabi ko dati guys sa mga ibang videos, napaka-importante na mga negative conjugation form dahil hindi ito nawawala sa exam. So, you really have to know these forms along with an and mut. Okay? So, the formula is verb stem plus ji anta, and ji anta has the same meaning as an, as in yung don't. Okay? But yung format is a bit different. So, ji anta is attached after the verb stem, and yung an is before the verb stem. Okay? So for example, 저는 커피를 마시지 않아요. I don't drink coffee. And this is the same with 저는 커피를 안 마셔요. I don't drink coffee. So they can be both conjugated to any tense that you like. The only difference is maybe ji anta is more commonly used in writing or yung mga formal speech. Okay? And yung mut is just can't. For example, 내일 못 가요. I can't go tomorrow. Or 한국어 공부를 못 해요. I can't study Korean. Okay? Then, as you can see guys, aso is attached to ji anta, and this only means because or so. Okay? So the form is verb stem plus aso, oso, or heso. So depende kung ang verb stem mo or yung vowel ng verb stem mo ay nagtatapos sa a or u, ang idadagdag mo ay aso. Pero pag ang last vowel sa verb stem ay not a or u, ang idadagdag mo ay oso. And with had the verbs, always heso. For example guys, 바빠서 못 갔어요. I am busy so I couldn't go. Or 너무 시끄러워서 못 자요. It is too noisy or it's too loud so I can't sleep. Okay, so that is mood. Okay? Okay? So the next word guys is san. And this is just mountain, as in yung bundok. But take note the particle na naka-attach sa kanya. San uro. Okay, so uro and ro is a particle that can be added to nouns and can have a few different meanings. Okay? In this case, ro or uro means towards the direction of the mountain. So, sometimes para lang siyang katulad ng Okay, 산에 갈 거예요 or 가기로 했어요. 산으로 가기로 했어요. Okay? But also guys, you can use this to indicate with tools, method, or materials or device na ginamit to carry out something. Okay? So for example guys, 우리 집을 지었어요. I built the house. By what? By what means? So, ano yung ginamit mong material? Ano yung ginamit mong method? Okay? So, you can translate this as by something. By what? 우리 집을 나무로 지었어요. I built our house out of wood or by woods. By using woods. Okay? So, yun yung isang meaning ng ro or uro. Okay? So, the construction is parehas lang sa mga ibang construction. Pag ang noun mo ay nag-e-end sa vowel, ang dadagdag mo ay ro. Pag nag-e-end siya sa consonant, laging merong additional na vowel na u plus ro. So, uro. Okay? So, another example guys is 저는 제주에 갈 거예요. By what? Ano yung transportation na gagamitin mo? It's pero 제주에 갈 거예요. I will go to Jeju by boat. Okay? Pag sinabing pupunta ka sa Jeju by plane, 비행기로 갈 거예요. I will go by the airplane. Okay? And another example guys is 저는 그것을 만들었어요. I made that. I built that. With what? By what means? By my hands or with my hands. 저는 그것을 손으로 만들었어요. Okay? I built that. I made that with my hands. And another example is 저는 버스로 타고 왔어요. Okay? I came by bus. So, yan yung mga ilang meanings ng ro. So, meron pang mga ibang meaning yan. So, hindi natin iisa-isahin pa. Okay? Okay. So, next guys is yung mga choices. Okay, so number 1 guys is yung koi. Koi. So, pansinin nyo guys, this is ko-uy. Okay, uy. But uy is translated as ay pag ginamit siya after a syllable. Pwedeng nasa second or nasa gitna siya ng mga syllables. Ang pronunciation sa kanya ay. Koi is almost. Okay, almost. Or nearly. Or practically. Or as good as. Okay, so marami siyang pwedeng i-translate. Okay, so for example, 거의 1시간 걸렸어요. Okay, 거의 1시간 걸렸어요. It took almost an hour. Okay, and that is 거의. Number 2 guys is yung 아직. Okay, 아직. 아직 guys can mean 2 things. It can mean still or not yet. So, paano natin malalaman kung kailan nagiging still, kailan siya nagiging not yet sa isang sentence? So, madali lang yan. Kung ang ajic ay followed by a normal conjugation, ang meaning niya ay still. Okay, kunyari yung present tense, past tense, or iba-iba pang tense. Pag normal lang conjugation niya, ang meaning niya ay still. For example, 그는 아직 자고 있어요. He is still sleeping. Okay? Pero pag ginamit siya before a negative verb conjugation, ang meaning niya ay nagiging not yet. Okay? So take note of that. So for example guys, 그는 아직 돌아오지 않았어요. He has not come back yet. Okay? 그는 아직 돌아오지 않았어요. Okay? So ginamit siya before a negative verb conjugation. So nagiging not yet na yung meaning. Another example is 아직 안 가봤어요. I haven't been there yet. Okay? And number 3 guys is 별로. 별로. And 별로 is marami din siyang pwedeng meaning. Or number 1 is nothing in particular, not much, not quite, or not very, or even not really. Okay? So as you can see guys, sa mga translation merong not. Okay? So that is because 별로 is specifically used with negative verb conjugation, and this can be your clue for answering this question. Okay, so let me give you an example. 오늘은 별로 바쁘지 않아요. I am not particularly busy today. Okay, yung 바쁘다 is to be busy, and 별로 바쁘지 않아요 is I am not particularly busy today. And next guys, if some ask you 필요한 게 있어요? Or 필요한 게 있어? Then you can say 아니, 별로 없어. No, nothing in particular. Okay? Here guys, opta is a verb for to not exist, pero pansinin nyo na hindi siya negative conjugation. That is because yung opta is negative na yung meaning niya. So pag dagdagan mo siya ng isa pang negative, baka maging positive na yung meaning. Okay? So parang sa math, negative times negative nagiging positive. Okay? So you can use pyolo with negative word na kahit hindi siya naka-negative conjugated. So another example guys is pag tinanong ka, are you hungry? 배가 고프니? Then maybe you can answer 아니요, 별로요. 아니요, 별로요. So here guys, you can use this as it is. Pwede mo lang siyang lagyan ng yo. And yung meaning is not very or not that much. Are you hungry? No, not very, not that much. Okay? 배가 고프니? 아니요, 별로요. And last but not the least guys is yung number 4, 벌써. Okay, 벌써. So this one guys, this is easy. It's just already. Okay, already. As in, already. For example, guys, it is already 3 o'clock. 벌써 3시예요. Okay? But then, guys, there is another word for already, and that is 이미. Okay, so parehas lang sila ng meaning, but the only difference is, pag ginamit mo yung 벌써, there is a sense of surprise. So, para kang medyo nagulat. 벌써 3시야? So, parang nagtatrabaho ka and hindi mo alam, it's already 3 o'clock. So, 벌써 3시야? It's already 3 o'clock. And yung 이미 is more neutral, more flat. So it only applies to something that is already in the past. So for example, 이미 늦었어. It's already late. And sometimes guys, when you use 이미, both of you and the listener know the fact or yung information na pinag-uusapan nyo. Parehas alam nyo na. Unlike 벌써, hindi mo pa alam and medyo na-surprise ka nung nalaman mo. Okay? So, for example, when you are surprised and you just found out na tapos na yung inaabangan mong K-drama dahil kauwi mo lang galing trabaho, you can say, 벌써 끝났어? it's already over versus 이미 끝났어. Okay, I know it's already over. You don't have to tell me. So parehas yung alam na tapos na. Okay? So yan yung mga vocabularies, verb ending, and yung mga particles na maalalaman mo sa question. So sa choices among the four, two of them are used with negative conjugation of the verb. Yung ajik and piolo. Okay? And sa question, merong negative, which is yung ji anta. And by the context, I know you can tell that the answer for this one is yung 별로. Okay, so 친구들 하고 여행을 가기로 했습니다. 제가 바다를 별로 좋아하지 않아서 산으로 가기로 했습니다. I decided to go on a trip with my friends and I don't really like the sea, so we decided to go to the mountain. Okay? So dyan nagtatapos tong question na to. Okay? So don't forget to follow me on Facebook and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. So once again, thank you for watching, guys. See you again next time. Bye-bye!